Chloe, wouldn't it be fun to set a world record for something?
Yes, I've always wanted to do that.
What kind of world record would you set?
One that'll make me famous.
Oh, that's a good one, because we're about to talk about a world record that made something famous. But it kind of started an entire societal disaster, and maybe even death.
Oh.
Is that what you want, Chloe? Because I kind of feel like I tricked you into this.
Oh, let's hear it.
Okay. On December 5th, 1985. Wait a minute! I just realized December 5th is Krampusnacht! On Krampusnacht, 1985, Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California simultaneously released 1.2 million helium balloons into the sky, giving Disneyland the world record for such an event.
Wow!
And Krampus was pleased. But they wouldn't hold the world record for very long.
Who beat it?
Smash cut to Cleveland, Ohio, 1986, where city officials were noticing the hype that Disneyland garnered after their balloon release. At the time, the city of Cleveland had the unfortunate nickname of the Mistake on the Lake.
Oh man.
So in their attempt to rebrand, they thought, hey, you know what this city needs? Balloons. But like, a lot of balloons. More balloons than Disneyland!
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah! Well, no.
But everybody loves balloons.
Most people love balloons.
Who doesn't?
The people of Cleveland, Ohio in 1986. After the city planners came up with that idea, they branded it as Balloonfest 86, which, you're right, Chloe, sounds super fun. Look at you.
Woo!
You're already having fun.
Oh yeah! I wish I was there.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chloe. Balloonfest 86 was a charity event put on by the United Way and would swipe the world record away from Disneyland and put Cleveland on the map.
Nice!
But joke's on them, because technically they were already on the map, just everyone was ignoring it. Maps had Cleveland on it in 1986. It would be an unforgettable event. But Chloe, the crazy thing about unforgettable events is that they can be unforgettable for good reasons or bad reasons.
Oh?
And in true what the heck fashion, it was not for good reasons.
What could be so bad about balloons?
So, you know how balloons go up?
Yeah?
On September 27th, 1986, nearly 1.5 million balloons were released into the skies above Cleveland, which anyone at home keeping track of the math, that is 0.3 million balloons more than Disneyland.
Oh, that's a lot more.
Anyway, the balloons were supposed to go to the skies, but the winds from an incoming storm began pushing the balloons back down to the ground, and some light chaos ensued.
What happened?
First of all, a small local airport had to close down for 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, not the international one, just a small local one. Grounded some Cessnas.
Oh.
We're starting small and we're amping this up. Across town, big old vehicle pile up on the freeway because drivers were either swerving to get away from the balloons or they were taking their eyes off the road and watching the balloons. Either way, highly dangerous, especially when you ran into the car in front of you.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Which a lot of them did. It got so bad, in fact, that a bulldozer had to come and clear out the balloons. And in the next county over, balloons landing in a horse pasture spooked a prize horse and caused permanent damage as a result.
Permanent damage?
To the horse. But that's all the vague report says. I don't know what actually happened, so the only logical conclusion I came to is that the balloons were just punching the horse. But perhaps the most tragic of all of the incidents was that the Coast Guard had to call off the search for 2 missing fishermen on Lake Erie because the balloons were covering the surface of the lake, making it nearly impossible to spot floating bodies or life jackets among the balloons.
That's terrible.
Yeah, their bodies washed ashore a week later. But a quick aside, Chloe, the fisherman part of the story that I just told you is often overblown because by the time the balloons were actually released, the fishermen had already been missing for 17 hours.
Oh.
So the only thing that was affected was the search and rescue party. That part of the story is always focused on very heavily because, hey, tragedy gets the views. Unrelated, hey everybody, thanks for watching our show.
Thanks, friend.
But I just want to make it known that it wasn't the balloons that killed those men.
What if it was?
It wasn't. You know why?
Why?
It was Bessie, the Lake Erie monster.
There's a monster in Lake Erie?
Oh yeah, most lakes have monsters.
Mine doesn't.
You could make one. I mean, some of them are made up.
I'll make one.
Do it.
Okay.
Wait, how big is your lake?
It's okay size.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely big enough for a monster. In the end, the event did indeed put Cleveland on the map, but maybe not for the reasons they were hoping. Because even though the majority of the people witnessing Balloonfest 86 felt a feeling of pride in their community, it was these few outlying incidents that made the biggest impressions of what we see now. Also, Disneyland took back the balloon release record in 1994.